back with the Opie and Anthony program on this fine Valentine's Day. An old friend wants to say hi real fast, Anthony. Remember Chuck Farnum?
Huh?
Oh, of course I do.
Hey, Chuck, how are you, buddy?
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you, Chuck?
I'm okay.
Good morning.
It's been such a long time.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you're still alive.
And it's strange because every time you guys get fired, I seem to be on that show.
Oh, you were on one of the last shows?
I was on the show in Boston, and then you were gone, and I was in the show in New York, and then you were gone.
Yeah. Well, we're going to try to keep this job for, I guess a total of 3 years wouldn't be bad.
No, I think that works.
We're about 4 months in now, so, we'll keep it for another, I don't know, 2.5 years or so.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to, Chuck?
I took myself a regular job, sort of, kind of, and I've been hanging out with the kid and trying to stay out of trouble and doing a pretty bad job on both of those things.
Well, you're married now?
No, of course not. Come on.
But you have a kid?
Yeah.
From one of the whores that you bang?
It could happen.
Was she a girlfriend or just one of these girls you knocked up?
Yeah, it was a girlfriend.
Yeah? Well, I guess we wanted you on the show because it came up in conversation maybe about 2 weeks ago now. We were telling the story about the girl that liked to get her boobs punched.
Oh, yeah.
And we just wanted to, talk about that, I guess, for a little while. Because we forgot all the details, but you find all these freaky chicks.
There have been a few. And as a matter of fact, the boob punching thing is relatively common, I've discovered.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there have been more than one.
There's been more than one in your life?
Yeah, I mean, there have been more than one since we discussed it.
Uh-huh.
They just kind of come out of nowhere, and all of a sudden they just start. They don't like to admit they like to have it done, but they do.
All right, could you because we do have a pretty much a brand new audience. You want to walk us through the boob punching girl again?
All right. Basically, her thing is she, and you would think, some girls like to be fondled, touched, pulled on, et cetera, et cetera. She likes you to ball up her fist and just go straight at them over and over and over again. And she's not a young woman. She was like in her mid-30s or early 40s.
Right.
And the more you did it, you could tell the more excited she got. And the reality of the situation, because, you start feeling really uncomfortable after you pop somebody 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Or 8 or 9 times.
But how did you meet her?
How'd I meet her?
Yeah.
Through a friend.
Who's your friend, Jake LaMotta?
Yeah, I mean, you would think. I don't think it's kind of funny because when they bring, you'll say, hey, what would you like me to do? You're in the
wait. But this friend just casually comes up to you and goes, Chuck, I got a girl for you.
Yeah, that's usually the problem.
And that usually means they already know that you're a freaky dude and that they got the perfect chick for you, type of thing.
I think they know that I guess the word special comes up a lot.
Yeah.
How do you go from, hooking up like a little blind date to punching her in the tits?
Well, it's not that hard. I mean, it's how you go through any of those situations. It's like you're hanging out, next thing you know, you're messing around, and then you're playing around, and then I guess they start feeling comfortable, and they say, hey, and they know you're a little, I guess, affected, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go, there's something I really like, but I have a hard time asking somebody to do it. But you seem like you would maybe be okay with it. They don't want you to judge them.
Okay.
So then they go, I want you to, could you just hit my boob? And I'm like, what? And like, hit it. And I'm like, so you slap it a couple of times, right? They're like, no, really hard. Hit it really hard. Use your fist. So then you start to try to do it once, and you feel amazingly uncomfortable.
Of course. Well, are you punching straight on or to the side?
Well, you kind of.
Are you like kind of taking a hook to it, like you're punching it to the side, or?
Well, you're kind of popping in the side, and then they like, no, just hit it straight on.
In the nip?
Yeah, and it's a large. These are like your D size. They're big.
Now let me ask you a question. When you're doing that, do you just do it, or do you like ask her to complain about you being late or watching the game to kind of motivate you?
You start feeling uncomfortable. That's the biggest problem with it. Yeah. And then, but you don't want to, you don't want them to feel bad because because this is like not natural.
Yeah, but is she moaning through the process, or or is she saying harder, harder, harder?
Big time. And then I'm like, I don't want to bruise you. I don't want to cause any, tissue damage or anything. And, and the word tissue damage while you're having sex is not the most erotic thing on earth.
Right.
And they go, no. I like to look at the bruises the next day.
And didn't she used to call you up, and as she's looking at the bruises in the mirror, and then kind of tell you all about it, and then she would get turned on again.
Doing herself, yeah.
She would then she would masturbate.
See, now what he's saying is, dude, I actually dated a girl kind of like that who liked to be spanked that hard, like black and blue, and would feel the bruises when she sat the next day, but it was only from open palm spanking. Punching is like really kind of extreme.
Yeah, really.
It's really strange. And then there was about, about a year later, I'm with this other woman who's a friend, and she knew the boob story thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're sitting in a car in a parking lot at Denny's, and she goes, will you hit my boobs? And I go, what do you mean? And she goes, like you did that girl. Could you just... So I started smacking her. She started moaning in the front seat of the car.
Where do you meet these girls?
Jesus, really?
Maybe she had I don't know, breast cancer or something, and you were pulverizing it.
Well, I was afraid of giving somebody some kind of weird medical problem.
Hey, look, after you're done with that, not for nothing, could you come over and hit my grandfather in the prostate?
Right.
It's a new way to get rid of cancer. Beat it up. Right. The tumor smasher. It's so effing weird, bro.
It's pretty hot,
like I said, it's not that unusual, apparently.
All right, well, anything else freaky going on with you lately with the chicks?
No, I've been kind of mellow, haven't I got to raise Junior, so it's been,
he's
been kind of light. There has been one that's been a little weird, but she seems to have gone away. Yeah, I got to stay away from the younger ones.
Right. They're trouble.
I need somebody, somebody who's, over the 20s.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what's
the 20-year-old's not so great.
No?
No.
All right. Well, Chuck, thank you.
Anything for you guys.
We just wanted a quick story there because we were talking about it the other day and we were trying to remember all the details, but that's just messed up.
Somewhere around here I got a picture of her. I should send it to you.
But you don't do that with her anymore?
I haven't seen her in a while. Maybe she found somebody who really enjoys it.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
Maybe
sure
you should check yourself into a mental health clinic.
No doubt.
It's psychotic.
Thank you, Chuck.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, there he goes, Chuck Farnum, everyone.
Wanting to be punched is just brutal.
Isn't that weird?
Smacked is even acceptable to a certain degree because it's submissive, but punched, that's a violent crime. I'm not knocking him. I mean, I would do it too, but
it would always start like he said. He would just punch lightly, little jab, and she would be like, no, harder. That's weird. What's wrong, Anthony?
I'm trying to use my computer for something, and of course the Windows Media Player is so old that it's not playing the video I want to see. I'm trying to see if the Alyson Hannigan sex tape video that's sweeping the internet these days, but I don't think it's her. Yeah, it's an imposter, is what I'm hearing from a lot of things. But I would like to see it for myself. But
I'm gonna play stupid. Who's Alyson
Hannigan from Buffy and American Pie?
Oh, okay.
Band camp girl.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Look, Big Cub gets up. Oh, a redhead. Give me a girl like Raggedy Ann. Yeah, but this one has been all over the internet. But I don't think it's her. She's given a BJ and taken one right on the chin. See? Whoosh. But I can only see still pictures. I can't see a video.
But the still pictures don't look like her?
No. See? I would love to show you, but it just switched to an... and then... Do
you have a virus, maybe?
Hold on.
Wait, it just switched to the Drudge Report.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you should put some antivirus stuff on there and check it out.
That ought to fix it.
What'd you just hit?
I hit the computer.
Had it turned off and turned back on.
Yeah, maybe now it's fixed. I want this fixed! God! Can't they fix anything? You know how important the computer is to this show? Do you understand? Something up to date? I'm not looking for a mega machine in here. I just need something to get on the internet. Do you know every jackass in the world has a computer at home that can get them on the internet with, nary a problem? Why is there an issue here with this computer? Why is it taking months and months and months and months and nothing? Nothing. They have to fix this. What do? I sit here, I make some asinine comments, and I check the computer. This is half my job. Half my job is broken. Half my job. All right, a third. I also, I hit some buttons and make some funny sounds. I get on mic, I call people jerk-offs, and I look at the internet.
And you're a good squeezer.
A third of my job.
But you squeeze, too.
What, this? Yeah. That goes hand in hand with the sound effects, though.
All right.
Unbelievable.
Well, let's see what's going on the Drudge Report, because that just
pops up.
What's going on with Chris Rock and the Oscars?
I'm trying to go to paparazzifilth.com.
There you are.
And, yeah, how long will that stay on before it just switches to another browser? God forbid I try to scroll down the page using the roller on the mouse. It doesn't work, and then switches browsers again. I'm stunned.
All right, well.
I'm stunned it's taken this long to fix this. And then I asked why this happens, and they go, oh, it's an old computer in there is the problem, I think. It's not compatible with the mouse, and the your Windows Media Player is old and stuff. Okay, can you fix it? Yeah, we'll get on that. Months.
Let's say hi to Brad. Brad?
Yeah.
Hey.
O&A.
Yeah.
Anthony,
yeah.
You need to get rid of Internet Explorer.
Oh, another one of these hippies with Firefox. They want everybody to go to Firefox. I like Internet Explorer. It works fine when it's updated and upgraded and everything's in place and it's on a newer computer. It works fine. I have no problem with Internet Explorer. It's not Explorer. If I try to put Firefox on this fucking computer, that wouldn't work either. Trust me.
How come on Internet Explorer, Ant, you might know this,
yes.
Like when I open a window, if I want to go to another page, like on AOL Explorer, I can open a bunch of pages, but I can't do that on Internet Explorer. If I open one and I try to put the little dash to make it smaller, the whole Explorer window closes.
Really?
I can only open one at a time once my Explorer's open.
That's odd.
Are you supposed to be able to do more?
Yeah, you can minimize it.
Yeah, sure.
Like this. See?
Guys, let's try to move on here. The Today Show is showing a very awful video right now. It is Valentine's Day, so the Today Show thought it would be cool to have a couple get married in a Shark Tank.
Oh, please, God, rip them to pieces.
When you do these wacky wedding things, it just proves to the world that you're a zero.
Look at her stupid veil. It's sticking straight up. It's floating.
You are a zero with no personality.
It's our Shark Tank wedding. And then Friday, I saw a wedding on Fox, on their stupid morning news show, where they were getting married at Dunkin' Donuts. Not the fat couple.
Another
couple?
couple?
Different couple was being married at Dunkin' Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
And the chick wasn't like a pig. But now this one, why do they keep showing these weddings? Is it the Valentine's Day thing? Is that...
It'd be a great wedding if they showed them getting married on a corner in New Orleans as black youths assault them and punch the groom in the face.
And grope and grab at his bride. That is fantastic.
What would be better than that shark ripping a leg off?
I would love... imagine just watching them being wed and seeing that leg with the perfectly tied sneaker on it falling in front of her.
That's good.
You kids all right over there?
Over there? The worst
You kids all right over there?
There's no sharks in that area of the tank.
Yeah, they're in a shark tank. The sharks are scared.
I guarantee some stupid lawyer for the Today Show is like, well, we'll do the Shark Tank wedding, but there can't be any sharks actually in their area.
You gotta put the sharks away.
Which probably some faggot nurse shark that does nothing but nuzzle you?
Yeah, it'll cuddle. There's divers all around him. Oh, this is the dumbest wedding ever.
Oh, now they're holding up a sign, just married.
Hi. How are they hearing their vows?
2 headphones or something they have.
Kill yourself.
Stupid reporters.
Kill yourself.
Here's the swimming with bow-legged women. Tie me a sheepshank. You got soft hands, Mr. Hooper, from counting money all your life.
Gonna need a bigger honeymoon suite.
Yeah, she is kind of hefty. That's right.
Oh, that's just a joke. Look at Matt Lauer. Oh, look how nice this is.
It's one of those segments that Matt Lauer's like, oh, do we have to do this?
God, I hope this helps our ratings. Good Morning America's nipping at our heels. This is what we'll do.
Think they'll be on the Tonight Show tonight now?
Ugh.
So you got married in a Shark Tank. Oh, big deal. Stop it. That veil floating straight up is ridiculous. It looks like Don King hair. Oh, he should kink the hose on his bride right there.
You know, they're interviewing them. Are we running maybe? No, of course not. No, they're talking to them. I'm telling you right now, they're doing an interview.
Yeah, now it's an interview. Got married in a Shark Tank.
See, Matt Lauer's asking the question.
Yep.
I want to hear.
Oh, really?
We'll have audio in a minute. Oh, wow. Look at that.
I thought Ope was setting him up for the
big fall again?
Fall, yeah.
Hey, why can't we just hook up the TV so we can get audio in? Like, if you want to watch it on the TV and get the audio, you just hit a button and you get the audio from one of these two TVs, so we can just talk about it while it happens.
Now that
would be just too easy.
Imagine being able to do something like that.
Why not? I mean,
you're crazy.
Washington is all about complicating everything.
Now you're talking crazy, Jimmy.
Yeah, how cool would it be to just push a button and just push the audio up?
Yeah.
We're not allowed to do that for some reason.
What do you mean, for legal reasons? Or?
I have no idea.
You're just crazy.
You are crazy.
Now
Why don't we
you're
go to
talking.
break, Anthony?